I literally just earlier today already filmed a video in this outfit, but I love this sweater. I got it for Hanukkah and I wanted my lipstick to match and my eyeshadow too. I tried to get it kind of the same kind of brown. Anyway, today I'm so excited. I have a new project introduction. 'Tis the season, but this is my original project that I'm trying out and I'm very, very excited about it. I was heavily inspired by Lady Pansalot, who did a Stardew Valley project pan last year, which I participated in, which was very fun. This project is based around the video game APICO. I will insert an image. I love this game, highly recommend it. The demo is free if you want to try it out. It's a beekeeping game. That's where the name comes from, like apiary. I don't know if it's technically APICO, but I say it APICO in my head, so yeah. So basically, much like the Stardew Valley project, all of the things are based around the community center. The central feature of this game is breeding, crossbreeding bees and finding new kinds of bees. And so I decided I would come up with prompts based off of the different kinds of bees. There are a lot, there are like 36 different kinds of bees. Yeah, there are 36 different kinds of bees. And so I figured, why not turn them all into prompts and then you like do them. And because it's crossbreeding, basically the way that you unlock a prompt is by finishing both of the parent bees that you would need to crossbreed to get the new bee, if that makes sense. I am so pleased with myself about this. But basically, like, for example, oh crap, I need to remember the combinations. I want to make sure I get this right because it's confusing enough as is. I can't give you an example that's not actually true, but it means I need to load Excel. For example, the first 4 bees that you have access to from the beginning of the game are the common bee, the forest bee, the verge bee, and the uncommon bee. Okay, right. So to get another tier of bee, a crossbred bee, like for example the verdant bee, you would have to crossbreed the forest bee and the common bee. So for the project, if you finish your goal on the common bee item and the forest bee item, then you can work on the goal for the verdant bee item. And then so on and so forth. And yeah, there are 4 tiers of like crossbreeding. So tier 1 is the one that you already have, and then those will unlock tier 2, and then those will unlock tier 3, and then those will unlock tier 4. And then there are 2 special bees that have different conditions that you don't crossbreed. So I have, or 3. Okay, never mind. Not all of the bees are unlocked by crossbreeding. Some of them are unlocked by like going to different areas, mining a rock. So there are a couple bees with different conditions. So for example, the murky bee, the muggy bee, the glowing bee, and the rocky bee are all found in different areas, and the rocky bee's found in rocks. So basically, instead of making it so you have to hit other goals to crossbreed those bees, you just have to finish the whole first tier, which is those first 4 bees. This is so complicated, but I understand it, so I'm gonna do it. Nobody else is gonna join me on this project, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, once you finish the first 4 goals, then you can unlock those bees. And a similar thing for the frosty bee and the fiery bee. Those are in tier 3, but they're not crossbred. But so instead I put that you have to finish 4 goals out of the second tier, because the whole second tier would be a lot, but 4 out of the second tier, and then you unlock those bees and you can roll them into the project. And then finally, the lightning bee is not crossbred, but you need to unlock a bee before that. So that's the condition. Instead of 2 bees, it's just 1. And then for the hollowed bee, you have to complete the first 3 tiers completely. It's a tricky one. It's a tough one. And for okay, this is so unorganized. For the sacred bee, it's like the last bee you get. So I don't even think I don't think I have a sacred bee. I might, I forget. I haven't played this game in a couple months, but I love it. For the sacred bee, which is in tier 5, it's one of the 2 bees in tier 5. I will link my spreadsheet about this game. You have to have started all of the other prompts. So you have to have unlocked and started all of the other things, and then you can start the sacred. And then for the glitched bee, which is also in tier 5, it's random, basically. There's like a teleporter in the game, and like randomly at some point while you're teleporting, it'll take you to this glitch bee hive, and then you have glitched bees, and they're super random. So I decided that you would roll like a d4, like 1 through 4 randomized every like video, every update. And if you get a 4, you can roll in the glitch bee. So it's totally random. And hopefully it'll happen before too long. It could technically never happen, but that's very unlikely. So yeah, let's get into it, I guess. I was kind of torn on this project of if I wanted it to be like Stardew Valley is all usage and it's pretty manageable. Like you can do it inside a year, even if you work on projects, you never overlap working on products. You only ever work on one at a time. You can still pretty much finish it in a year. This, I really wanted to like challenge myself and to like hit bigger goals, because like some of these bees are not easy to unlock. Like they take a long time, some of these bees. So I wanted to feel like an accomplishment when you finally unlocked the next bee. Count how many times I say bee in this video. So I wanted to give myself, like, if it was a usage goal, I wanted it to be like 25 or 30 or higher. And I wanted to put some finish goals in here, or like hit pan goals, you know, significant things. And I came up with prompts for each bee based either on the bee themselves or on the special produce that the bee makes, which we'll get to. So for now, I'll like, if anyone wants to participate or see the thing, just let me know and I'll send it to you somehow. But for now, I'll just tell you the prompts for the first 4 bees that I'm gonna be working on. Common, forest, verge, and uncommon. So for common, the prompt is something that you use a lot or something that everyone has. Something common, you know? It's in the name. Yeah, so I decided to roll in, where even are my products? There they are. I decided to roll in an eyeshadow primer. I feel like this is very common. I use it a lot. And this is a rollover from my, not like a technically rollover because it's a different project, but this was in my rolling project pen last year and I'm so close to being done. So my goal is to finish it. Yep, I use it every day. I've used it over 200 times and it's still here. So that's my goal for that. And then I will have unlocked the common bee completely and I can do other things with it. 4. The forest bee. The forest bees have these hives that are like camouflaged in the forest. They're kind of hard to find. So I put something you use to camouflage and I rolled in a concealer, pretty obvious concealer, foundation, that kind of thing. This is my ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. I would love to finish this up this year, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So my other goal for this year is to use it 80 times. I'm not gonna use it 80 times in this project because that's like a lot. But like that would take me like 4 months. But I do want to use it a lot, so I put my goal as 50 times. That still might be a little bit much. Maybe I'll roll it out around 40, but yeah, 50 times for now. I do sometimes wear this as concealer and mix it into something else, and sometimes I count that as 2 uses. Sometimes I don't though, so that might speed things up, but yeah, that's my forest bee. All right, next is the verge bee. These bees live in water. They live out on the water. You're like on an island. You're in an archipelago, technically, lots of little islands. So these bees live on the water, so the prompt is a liquid product, and for that I'm rolling in my liquid highlighter, the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. Ooh, this lighting is okay. Never thought I could film this late. It's kind of weird, I guess, that there's light behind me, but literally like 30 minutes after I finished filming this most recent video, my Project Pan Pals partner responded. She's been busy, so anyway, it was a little bit later than I was hoping, but she picked this product for that project. That's my bad for not separating them better. So instead of this for a liquid product, I'm gonna do this, which is the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush sample in the shade Believe. Despite all of the warm tones on my face right now, I'm so into this blush and just cool tone blushes in general right now. I think they're perfect for winter, and this is the cutest little sample. So this is gonna be my Verge Bee item. I think I'm gonna keep the goal the same, which I believe was 35, 40 uses. 35 uses. I think that's good. There can't be that much in this little sample anyway. So we'll see if we can see any progress. But yeah, I'm gonna be swapping that out, and this is gonna go in Project Pan Pals. If you're interested in that project, check out my Instagram because I'm not making videos for it. It's just on there. And if you don't mind this lighting, maybe I can film more videos, although it's still kind of light out, which is the only reason this works. But yeah, I'm loving this. I think I've used it 5 times since I got it. So good, so good. Anyway, that's it. Back to the other stuff. And finally, uncommon is something that's hard to find, or like a hidden gem. These guys are tricky because you can't tell what hives they're in. There's only one hive that they're in on the island, and you have to like go and look for it. So yeah, I'm rolling in my Lawless lipstick in the shade Suede. I've never heard anyone talk about this lipstick. I bought it because I really liked the color. I was trying to find a dupe of like a lipstick sample I had that I really liked, and I found this in Sephora in person, and I freaking love it. I love it so much. And nobody talks about this lipstick. Nobody really talks about Lawless. Like there's some people talk a little bit about them, but I feel like they're pretty not hyped, and I think it's cool. I love this lipstick. I'm trying to check how many uses I have on it because I only bought it a couple months ago, and I've used it 27 times, which is really darn good for me for a lip product. I love it. I brought it with me over winter break, and I wore it as a blush. I wore it on my lips. I just think it looks great. So yeah, and my goal for this is 40 uses, which for a lip product, and I do usually count reapplications, at least one, is pretty good, but also like, yeah, that's a good amount of use. So yeah, those are my first 4 products. I think hopefully by next update I will have finished this. I don't know that I will, but hopefully I'll have finished this. I think I'll definitely have met my usage goal on this, and then probably not these 2. But if I do finish both of these, the common and the uncommon, that will mean I can unlock the dream bee and roll that in. So I'm hoping there will be at least a little bit of movement every update. I do think I'm gonna let this project go on as long as it takes to get to all the bees, which is a little bit like unfamiliar to me. I'm very used to starting and ending projects at the new year, but I kind of want to get away from that and let myself just chill out and just keep going. Like, not everything has to revolve around the new year of the Gregorian calendar, you know? Like, I'm just gonna do this as long as the bees take. I will wait. I will wait for my bees. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoy the idea of this project. If nothing else, I hope if you're into video games, especially ones like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing, or I don't know, any sort of farming, crafting sim, you will give APICO a try again. Free demo on Steam, free, absolutely free, and it's like a good chunk of the game too. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. It's really cute. It's all pixel art. It has fun music. It's like an indie game. They're like updating it, and they had like a recent competition where you could like submit a design for your own bee that they would add. It's just great. I highly recommend. I'm really excited to do this project this year. I've been waiting on this for like a couple months, and I'm so thrilled. So yeah, this is my introduction for the APICO Project Pan. If you are interested, do let me know and I will try to get my materials to you. I like had to make an Excel spreadsheet to like let you know which bees you'd unlocked because it's very complicated. And I'm really excited to work on these products, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!